Well, I came out to feed the cows this morning, and it is cold, really cold. It looks beautiful, but everything is frozen out here. Phoenix actually does get a little cold sometimes, so there's frost on the grass, and I have a hose out here for water that's frozen as well. Quite a nuisance. Check this out. We have a hose out here in the pasture that we use for watering. Look at that. And the whole hose is frozen solid. So we've got the cows back here. I finally put them on this pasture here. The rye really hasn't done all that well, but as you can see, they're looking for water. I just moved them, so hopefully they'll be happy today with some new grass. And I hope it warms up enough to thaw this hose out so I can give them some water. I don't know what I'm going to do. Dealing with ice is not a very common problem here. So I'm going to have to go over and check on the chickens. I just emptied this to move it. So hopefully we'll get a little sun today. Looks like it's going to be a nice sunny day. And we'll be able to get things squared away. It's always difficult when you have weather that is kind of outside the norm. Definitely, ice is not something we see very often. Let's go check on the chickens and ducks, see what they think of this. So I've had a big fail with the chicken coop. It actually has pneumatic tires on it. Clearly that wasn't a bright idea. So I have a tire on the back there, the one right there, that has gone flat several times. So I actually have a jack underneath there supporting it right now. Let's get to the other side of the fence. I'm going to give them some food scraps. Here's another thing that happened recently that I thought was kind of annoying. Not really something you think about. So apparently the fence charger here fell over when we flood irrigated a couple of weeks ago and ruined that thing, so that thing's worthless now. But the chickens have been staying in fine. There you see the jack underneath there. Maybe we can get one of these guys to crow. These little roosters here started to crow yesterday, or at least I heard it for the first time. It was pretty funny. And the drake there, you can see, is finally getting his curly tail feathers. Let's see if I can get closer. There, you can see right on the back there, there's little curls. Usually drakes, male ducks have those curly tail feathers. And he's looking more and more like a mallard, but he's definitely a mix. And somehow the chickens have kept their water from freezing over there. And I guess the ducks kept it thawed. And the chickens have come up here. They know I've got something for them. So they're like, come on, farmer, what you got? Let's see what they think of it. We've been saving our food scraps from the kitchen and bringing it out to the chickens, so they know there's some good stuff here, something different than what's in the pasture. And the ducks want to come and check it out too. Okay, that little squeaking sound there is the drake, right there. So there's the female duck quacking, but the drake has a much quieter, raspy sound. All right, so the cows are eating the grass. They do a really good job of trimming that grass down along the edge. I'm moving them every day across here. I'm going to move them pretty quickly. You can see most of the rye here is about 8 inches tall in parts of the pasture, so there's some good grass here. I'm going to graze it now because, you know, winter is mostly over for us, and come February the Bermuda is going to start growing again, so I might as well graze it, even though it's not quite as nice and tall and green as I was hoping it would be. But you can see there's patches here that'll work well for them. So that's the morning chores. Saving Miller out.